Hey y'all, it's your old buddy Kevin Hunt, Dragindart Racing and Videos. Ain't made a post for a while on the old YouTube that I've been running, but been on a long vacation. I'm back, had a rain out, so it's 6 o'clock on a Friday evening in July. We're heading to Byron Dragway tomorrow for a 2-day race, Saturday and Sunday. Before I went on vacation, I was in first place in my class by 4 points, by missing one race. Thankfully, one of the other races was rained out. I'm in second place by 6 points, so I got to get up there and try to see if I can get back into first place. My buddy Brian, runs a Camaro, good guy, good family. Him and I are locked in a pretty good battle, so I'm going to go up there tomorrow and see if we can race. This thing will run the number in the 90+ degree heat that'll be up there that day. So stay tuned. Went over to Central Illinois Dragway last weekend, ran an index class and a bracket class. Went out second round in the index class, made it to the third round on the bracket class. So didn't do very well in either one of those. So I got a couple little video clips I can put on here and show you before this to get going on this one. So I had a couple buddies do a little phone videoing for me. So hey, stay tuned as I always say, and we'll see what happens.
Weeks ago. I got one, my wife got 3. Typical Brad and Kirsten stuff. So not on file, dial 745 in the Midwest chassis lane. He's taking on Dustin for a lane.
First qualifying rounds under my belt, 024 light and with 1188. That's not too bad on the 1175. I'm going to have to bone that up just a little bit, but the 024, I'm happy with that. It's a balmy 88 degrees. It's going to be 90+ today, so a lot of humidity. See how it goes. Well, my second run was not as fast as my first. Light was just decent, not too bad, but I ain't running the numbers. So, in this 90-degree heat, this old man is... I'm changing the tires right now, so I'm just getting ready to put the torque on these. I'm going back to my short tires. That should pick me up about 6 or 7 hundredths. Whoop. Here I am, 6 or 7 hundredths on the quarter, and that'll get me down about to 1179. If I hit that tree like I've been, that ought to be close enough. Don't have to worry about dumping at the finish line, so if I survive the heat, I'll let you know how it goes. Alrighty, first round under my belt. Did pretty good. Those short tires made a big difference. I picked up 2 on the short time, and I picked up 600ths in the quart, 1183, and the old 39 light is going to save me on that run. So I should be closer down to about that 1179 maybe before the day's over, if the heat lets up at all. So, and it didn't crank the motor as hard as I thought it would, so I'm leaving them on. Well, I just was able to win a close one on the semifinals. Had an 028 light. I knew I'd have to have something, and I picked up to an 1180. I figured the car might run a 79. Well, it went an 80 with a 2, so I was pretty close on that. I needed every bit of it. My buddy Brian, he broke out. He went a 1174.3 on our 1175 index. He just nipped me at the finish line. But I told him beforehand I had nothing in the bank. I was going to keep the pedal to the metal, and I did. He had just a little bit in the bank, but he wasn't able to make up what I had on the starting line. I had him by about 500ths on the light, so the 028 saved my butt. So get into the finals. We'll see if I can seal the deal.
Final round of street heat. Bo Thompson left lane, Beloit, Wisconsin down with the 11 flat in the Camaro. Right lane, Kevin Hunt, Decatur, Illinois, 1175 dial in for Kevin in the right lane. Red light, left lane, Kevin Hunt, automatic winner. Kevin has an 018 light, 1175 dial in, and he'll run a 1183 on 1175 for the win. Kevin Hunt, your winner in Street Intimidator. Kevin Hunt, your winner in Street Heat.
What a final round. What a day of racing. Hot day of racing. I got up on the bulb. I knew I couldn't quite run the full 1175 today, but 1183 did it with an 018 reaction time. The opponent red light, so I just ran her all the way through anyway. So I think he'd had a tough time either way, but one win on a Saturday. We'll come back tomorrow and do it again to see if we can get it a second win, get 2 in a row. Stay tuned. Well, here we are, balmy Dragway, Byron Dragway. I just made my first qualifier. Went 1176 today. The air's a little better, but it's still hot. They prepped the track a little better. I was actually having a little trouble doing a burnout. I didn't have a GoPro on that one. Only had an 070 light, so I'm going to have to bone that up. Looks like we got 7 cars today, so it'll be a 3-rounder again. And first round will get a bye, so if I can get a better light, maybe I can get the bye first round, but we'll see. No big deal.
Perhaps Mr. Stiles delivering another stack of tech cars to the tower. Couple of new arrivals, Kevin Hunt and Brian Payne on track right now, your number 1 and 2 drivers in points.
They are actually tied atop the standings, but right now Kevin Hunt's going to break that tiebreaker, get in the win on the left-hand side. 11:77 on the 11:75 index. Kevin Hunt with a 21 reaction time. What a light. Gets the win of the Dodge Dart left-hand side all the way from Decatur, Illinois. Kevin Hunt eliminating Brian Payne in the opening round.
Well, I'm just sitting here trying to have an old Powerade here and get cooled off. It is another warm one today, but the humidity's down. The car's really running good. First round under my belt. I feel bad I had to beat my buddy Brian, but we're in a pretty hot and heavy points battle. So 021 light, and I dumped it just a little bit at the finish line. Went 1177 with a 4 on our 1175 engine. So we got 2 more rounds. We have 8 cars today, so just like yesterday, it's a 3-round race. No buybacks, so no second chances. So I'll see if I can do 2 in a row. I've never done that before, so I'm going to give it a shot.
Kevin Hunt, the points leader, right-hand side from Decatur, Illinois. A 1970 Dodge Dart, 1175 the index for Kevin Hunt. Russ Dunlap out of Plainfield, Illinois, the 67 model Ford Mustang. 1125 is his index, half a second. A head start for Kevin Hunt. Great race off the starting line, great reaction times for both drivers. And at the stripe, one light's going to go to Russ Dunlap, 1126 on the 1125 index. He is 21 on the tree and advancing into the final round of street heat. Kevin Hunt, the points leader, was 007 James Bond Green at the starting line, but took too much finish line stripe, got there first by too much and broke out. 1172.3 on the 1175 index. Russ Dunlap advancing to the final round of street heat.
Well, old Dragindart lost at the round of 4. Run my buddy Russ Dunlap in a Mustang. I had a 007 light. He had an 021. He was 100th off and I was under by 23. And it was close. I took a little too much stripe on that one, but it was a good run. Congratulations to him. Hope he goes on and seals the deal.
And Maureen Lancaster, your number